Chapter 6 Falan. The birds were different here, as was the tree that supported the hunters' backs. The color, texture, and even the smell. It was a different forest on this side of the swamp, a new land where they had never been. "We have to keep moving," Selina's father rasped in an uneasy tone. "They won't stop yet." "All right," Selina said with a deep breath. Her body had burned through its fighting reserve and complained when she forced it to stand. Her father groaned as his old bones rose, grinding and cracking like a dry old tree. "It's rough getting old," he commented as he grinned through the pain. "Beats the alternative," Selina said, imitating her baba on a cold winter's day. "Sometimes," he said with a dry chuckle. Trained eyes traveled through trees and brush. Selina could see they were lost, but once her father caught his direction, the journey swung north. "We can circle around the swamp and rest on some higher ground." "We should find the river that feeds it," Selina offered. "Lose our scent." "Good idea," her father nodded. A mile took them beyond where a river should have been. It was then that Selina decided they needed to stop and care for their bodies. "My feet are wet." Her father looked back and his eyes fell to her boots. It's a shame Shoemaker didn't make your boots." "It's a shame I had to make all my own things," she retorted dryly. "But at least I know how." Finding a good place to sit, she planted herself and removed the loose leather. "It's all a shame." Her father's voice rattled as he settled and began freeing his feet, sighing as the air cooled them. "You girls could have been more if the world allowed it." "Too bad you aren't king of the village," Selina said, wiggling her pruny feet in the cool breeze. "Bah, I'm a coward," he groaned dismissively. "I'd rather force you to marry and save myself the headache of rewriting tradition." "You would." "You kids these days," her father said in the fake voice of a grouchy old man. "So full of fire, you'd burn the world if you weren't held back a little." "So that's what you were doing?" Selina half joked. "You're saving the world from my fire?" "Maybe," the older man shrugged. "Some days I'm saving you from them, and some days I'm saving them from you. It's a big job protecting everyone from my little fireballs." Selina looked into her father's eyes. Their normal blue pools were shaded gray, like a frost was crystallizing in his mind. "I guess letting us go is harder than you thought." "Very." "Why?" "'Cause you're my little girls." "Don't." She stopped herself in mid-shriek. "Let's not have this argument again. Not now." "Why not?" Selina looked up in shock. "You want to wait for tomorrow? We might be dead before the sun sets." "No, I might." His voice shocked her into silence. She did not know why, but she had to listen. "My lovely little fireball. My Scarlet, who hunts better than most men. You're twice the son I could ask for. But you're a horrible daughter. I wanted to save you. I wanted you to be a girl. I wanted you to be protected and safe. But out here you can't protect me," Selina finished for him. "It's all so strange out here," he said with a nod. "Youth is durable, but useless if it's weak. I need you to survive when I die. You need to remember who you are, and not who I wanted you to be." "We can make it, Papa. I'm not afraid." "Don't do that," he told her. "Don't go soft on me like that." He crammed his feet back into his mostly dry boots and stood. "Papas are for little girls. Sirs are for hunters. I can't protect a little girl out here. Hell, I can't even protect a woman out here." "What about a son?" Selina said, her voice barely able to contain its owner's emotions. "If I was your son, could we survive?" "Maybe." She pulled her boots back on and stood, looking him in the eye. "Then let me be your son. Out here, you need a fellow hunter. Out here, you can't be worrying about me getting hurt. I can do this for you. Can you do this for me?" Confusion was slowly replaced with pride. A strange camaraderie seemed to form between them. "You're right," the father said, running his hands through his beard. "I don't need a little girl. I need a hunter." "I am a hunter." "Yes. But you are also my little Selina." "Then give me a name like you would a son." The old man smiled. There was an old tradition among their people. where a boy got a new name when he became a man. Women did not get new names, only men. The tradition he should never have performed flowed out through his voice in the cadence of ritual. Who are you? I am Selina Hunter. What are you? I am a hunter, she declared with pride, and then she remembered the hunter who had first recognized her. He had looked into her eyes and seen a fellow, an equal, someone who could run with the pack. I am a wolf who runs through the woods and takes down prey. Falan. Her father spoke the language of the old ways. Falan, the little wolf, whose loyalty to his family was so great that he was willing to challenge the power of the gods themselves to keep them from harm. I will accept this name, father. Kneel. The little wolf knelt before her father, who took his large knife in one hand and a fistful of his child's hair in the other. Uncertain about what was about to happen, she set her jaw and refused to make a sound. The blade cut painfully through the red hair, separating soft locks from a tightly grasped scalp. His hands repositioned multiple times, cutting again and again before stepping away. There, he said when finally satisfied. The child is gone. The adult moves on. Let's go, Falan. Yes, sir.